We may do so many things. Are you stopping our breathing? No. Are you stopping your heart? No. Heart is always pumping there. Blood is pumping there. Breathing is always there. Just like that, let us see first. Who am I is first. It should be just like our breathing. We are breathing. It is first one. As long as there is breathing, our sadhana should be there. Let us see it first. First, who am I? Next work. Are you grasping it? You may fall down somewhere. You may miss it. Don't bother. You may miss your sadhana at one time. Don't bother. Bhagavan will remember you. From that grace, you may again remember your sadhana. Who am I? Who am I? Who am I? Always stay there. In our whole life, the first thing we have to do is who am I? Who am I is first. When we wake up from our bed, the first thing you should do is just open our eyes. Before opening our eyes, you should ask, who am I? Before getting from bed, ask, who am I? While you are brushing your teeth, ask, who am I? While bathing, who am I? Ask who am I? Who am I? Stay there. It is the first thing you have to do, not the next thing. The wrong sadhana we are all doing here is, we are giving importance to work. Do your work, but it is secondary. If you want to realize your own self, if you want to become a jnani, if you want no rebirth, then do first thing. What is that first thing? Who am I? First remember it and continue it. Slowly continue. While doing our sadhana, suppose you are cooking, while you are doing your sadhana, you may miss it. But suddenly, Guru's grace is there. From his grace, you may remember. Immediately catch it. Guru's grace is there. It will remember you. From that standpoint, you remember your own I. Who am I? Thanks Guru. Thanks a lot. Once again, say thanks for him. Thanks Bhagavan. By your grace, I am remembering once again, who am I, who am I, who am I. The first thing is doing sadhana. Doing work is next thing. Next thing means, do not mislead this. Don't fall into misunderstanding. You are doing your daily routine. Okay? It is your duty. Insert your sadhana in this routine, daily routine. The car may go. The car may go on the road. But inside that car, there is fuel, petrol. Okay? Just like that petrol, insert this sadhana, who am I? Who am I sadhana is just like petrol. Petrol is there. Without petrol, the car will go nowhere. Do this sadhana simultaneously, not simultaneously. It should be included in it. Your daily routine should be included in our sadhana. all the people think that you are doing your household duties. You are cooking. People think that you are cooking. But actually, what are you doing? You are doing your sadhana. Who am I? Who am I? Who am I? Who am I? You are doing the sadhana. People can't see your heart. What you are doing. People only see your body. So, people see her hands are doing cooking. In the outer sense, you are doing cooking. In the inner sense, you are doing sadhana. Who am I? Who am I? Who am I? I. This I feeling. Where is this I feeling? Stay always there. I should be there. Always in this I feeling. You should be there. Up to you go into your bed. All through the day, all through the night, up to you go to your bed. Just simply feel your own I feeling. Feel it. People cannot see your sadhana. Only Ishvara, Lord Arunachalam will see your sadhana. People think that you are a housewife. But Ishvara noticed that you are a true sadhaka. You are a true devotee. Both are true. You are doing sadhana, but you are in our house. You are in our office. You are at our workplace. But what are you doing actually? You are doing your sadhana. Your hands are doing something. Your eyes are doing something. Your ears are doing something. Your mouth is doing something. But you are not doing anything. You are simply seeing yourself. You are simply lying in yourself. Where are you? You are at your own I feeling. You are at that I feeling. But your body is working. Your mind is also working. Your brain is also working. Just like Maharaja Janaka, do all the works, but never mingle with it. If you do not identify with our body, we can never mingle with our work. Mingling with our work is difficult. For Janaka, for Maharaja Janaka, mingling with our work is difficult. Gaining moha is difficult. Gaining lust is difficult. Gaining jealousy is difficult. Gaining greed is difficult. When you are always lying in our I feeling, I. After some years, you simply aware. At that point, there will be no I. So, there will be no sadhana also. Simply you become presence. When you are no more a person, simply you are presence. What is the need of remembering I? There is no I. You should practice your sadhana, your yoga, up to Which time? If there is I, then see, who am I? When it dissolves into your heart, and Lord Arunachala will have eaten your ego, there will be no ego. People see your body, but you are not feeling your body. People think that you are a person, but you know well, at that point, I am not a person, I am simple presence. There is no person at all here. Up to that point, you should do this practice. Sadguru's grace is always there, always there. We may forget Sadguru, but Sadguru will never forget. This is weakness. The weak point of Sadguru is Sadguru's grace is always there. In our sleep also, Sadguru is seeing us. Grace is tremendous. Grace is very sweet. If there is no grace, how can we sit here? There are 7 days in a week. From 2 to 5, Sadguru's grace is enormous. After satsang also there is grace. Not only in satsang time. In satsang time, the grace is enormous. Okay? Because we are lying, we are sitting before Bhagavan, before Sadguru. When we sit before Sadguru, the grace is enormous. Just like sitting before AC. When we go home, then also grace is there. But we cannot identify it. We think that grace is weakened. No, grace is always there. There is no weak grace, there is no strong grace. Blessings are there. No weak blessings, no strong blessings. Blessings are blessings. But the only point is whether we are adjusting our bowl top side or bottom side. The rain is there, always there. Grace is there, always there. Here at satsang, our bowls are just like this. When we go home, our bowls are just like this, upside down. Our own bowls, still grace is there. What is the reason? What is the cause? We are arranging our bowls upside down when we go home. If you do not turn it, grace is also there. When you go to Arunachalam and when you are coming back, up to 3 or 4 days, still we feel at Arunachalam. We should arrange our bowls open to Sadguru. Not only in satsang, open in our house also. Our heart should be open to Sadguru. Why are we missing? Why are we turning upside down our balls? Why? Because there is body bound eye. We are thinking that we are persons. Oh, there are so many persons. All is trash. All is game. We are falling down in that game. Here there is no game. Only grace. in our house, in our workplace, there is grace and also game. We are falling in the trap of game. There is no game actually. Yeah, you can avoid that game. You can come out of that game when and only when you should remember your own eye. Traps and games and plays can never impact you. Continuously stay there. From where this I am, who am I? I am, who am I? I am that, I am. Just like this, if you continue this sadhana, there is no satsang room, there is no house, both are same. When you go to your house, that house is also a satsang hall. When you are open to Sadguru's grace, your bowels should be open to Sadguru's grace. Now, our bowels are open to world, not to Sadguru's grace. Then the bowl should become upside down. No. Enter into world, but don't enter into heart. Understand or not? Am I misleading you? It is your duty to go outside. Going outside is common, but never go outside in our existence. Go always inside. Always try to know yourself. Who am I? Who am I? Who am I? This is going inside. Your body may be outside, but your mind should be inside. Understand? Sadguru's grace is always there. Always practice self-inquiry. This is the highest boon Bhagavan gave us. A golden opportunity. Always practice self-inquiry. Who is this self? Who is this I? Always practice. Always. Always means you may be in our house. Practice self-inquiry. You may be in jewelry shop. When you go to jewelry shop, can you do a self-inquiry? Jewelry shop, not mango shop. When you go to a jewelry shop or cloth store, can you do your sadhana self-inquiry? Who is this I? Who is this I? Who is seeing this jewelry? Who is seeing this diamond necklace? Our practice should be strengthened. Okay, this has meaning. Always practice. What is the meaning? You should practice your self-inquiry even in our jewelry shop. Suppose you may go to attend a marriage function. Can you do it? Can you do your sadhana? Who am I? Who am I? Who am I? No. You should practice at home regularly, daily, day and night, with the sweet heart, with interest. should not feel burdened. Oh, I am not doing this. What is this? What is this? Oh, I can find nothing. I find nothing. You should give importance to this self-inquiry with your own intention. Bhagwan's grace is there. You also should give interest. You should increase your own interest. There will be no interest. If you regularly practice it, then it will work at marriage function also, function hall also, at the jewelry shop also. It is out of question where your body is. You can do easily your sadhana. Who am I? Who am I? Who am I? Always stay there. While you are in jewelry shop, while you are eating, are you staying at a I feeling? While eating, it is a testing. While drinking, it is a testing. While chit-chat, it is a testing. While calling, if somebody call you, your mind will present at him. There are two members, person 1, person 2. They are calling, phoning. Person 1's mind is at person 2's house. Person 2's mind is at person 1's house. Is it true or not? You are calling your daughter. While calling, while the process is running, your mind is at our daughter, and our daughter's mind is at your house. Okay? Body is at Bhimavaram, mind is at some other place. So here mind is missing. Drag it. Who is this I? Don't go there. Who is this I? There is so much of teaching is there. It comes from practice, not from reading books. If you practice genuinely, sincerely, so much subject is there. Subject comes from experience, not from reading. So, while phoning, you should be present at our body and then ask, who am I? Who am I? I. You are doing this. At the same time, you are talking with your child. Amma, how are you? Just still you are doing this I. You are asking our child, how are you? Your brain is working. Okay, your brain is working. Your mouth is speaking. But what are you doing? You are doing this. You am I, with this I feeling. Stay at this I feeling. And then call. Never go outside. Never go to your daughter's house, daughter's body. Your mind, imagine your daughter's shape or a body. Understanding or not? Following? You are discussing with our daughter. Your daughter is at somewhere. You are at Bhimavaram. While calling, your mind is there. Her mind is at your house. Okay? In the meantime, you should not allow your mind to go there. The brain is working, mouth is working, mind is also working. Okay? Brain is working. You are chatting logically. chatting logically. Some intelligence is there. Okay? Brain is working. Mouth is working. Okay? Conversation is there. You are talking something. Mouth is working. Mind is also there. So, some shape of our daughter or her moods, the mind will catch moods. Mind is also working. Actually, what are you doing? You are staying at your own eye. That is Maharaja Janaka ruled his kingdom. Very great task. Ruling without touching anybody. Only staying in his heart. It is very difficult. So, Maharaja Janaka he is Maharshi. He is not Maharaj, it is Maharshi. So, Maharshi is also called Maharaj. Maharshi is also called Maharshi. He is the real Maharaj. He is at his own eye. He is not at all a person. He is simply presence. So, everything will go according to the fate. It is the work of the God, not our work. Our only work is, the first work is not next work. The first work is doing sadhana. Who am I? Sadguru's grace is always there. Always practice self-inquiry. Not wait a minute. Do it strong. Not wait a minute. We are this waiting. Waiting means postponement. Suppose your mind will remember in the satsang, Master told us, don't waste our time, not wait a minute. Your mind is saying that, this single minute, what will be lost there? There will be no loss. If you forget it, it is okay. You are not forgetting. Why? Because Bhagavan's grace is there. You are not forgetting, but you are saying to your own mind, just wait a minute, I will do this. After this, I will catch hold of it again. Wait a minute. You say, wait a minute for sadhana. It is the main trap. What is the need of waiting? Do it now. Do your sadhana while you are doing something. Your household duties, your office duties, or our business duties. What is the reason to put aside your sadhana? Don't say, wait a minute to sadhana. It is just like a patch to your cycle tube. If you wait a minute, then it will be enough. Don't ask Bhagavan, wait a minute, I will enter into some jewelry shop. I had so much work there. If I do sadhana there, I will miss so many rupees because it is buying gold. It is not buying vegetables, it is buying gold. So I must be alert. If I do this sadhana, I may lose. I may get lost money. This is all mind trap. We should not fall into mind trap. So many traps are there. Just like in Naxal's minings, There are so many traps. Each time our mind will ask, just wait a minute. After this I will do sadhana for you. It is trap. Today is Amavasya. Is it good for doing sadhana? Trap. Just wait a minute for Amavasya. It is mind trap. Waiting for Amavasya, stopping for Amavasya, it is a trap. Don't fall into traps. There are so many traps, especially for women, not for men. So many traps. To escape from sadhana, there are so many traps. Today, our relatives came, so there is no time to do sadhana. Oh yeah, just wait a minute. Just wait a minute. Not wait a minute. Wait a day. They will be gone. When they went away, I will start again my sadhana. This is mind trap. Wait a minute. Not a minute. Minute leads to days. Days leads to months. Months leads to years. Years leads to whole life. Will smash. Wait a minute is a trap. Mind will technically very intelligent, so not ask, mind will not ask, wait for 2 days, wait for 3 days, wait for weekdays, wait for 1 month. Just ask simply, wait a minute. There will be no loss. Wait a minute, simply wait a minute. There will be no much loss. The trap of the mind. Wait a minute is a trap of the, wait a minute. For what? For doing sadhana, not for any other one. While eating, no wait a minute. While drinking, no wait a minute. While chit-chatting also, no wait a minute. Immediately we will chit-chat. If the phone is ringing, can you say wait a minute to the phone? You may go eagerly. You may rush into the phone. Maybe the important phone. You will never say wait a minute to the phone. But you are saying wait a minute for the sadhana. We are all doing these mistakes. Wait a minute for sadhana, not for phone. Wait a minute for sadhana, not for chit chat. Still, we want self-realization, Atmajnana. How? Every day you are saying that wait a minute for sadhana, still you are asking for wait a minute. Every day, if a student is asking his mind, wait a minute for studies, every day he is asking for wait a minute. Mother will say, read my son. Father will say, read my son. Every day, wait a minute. These are all escapists. Wait a minute mentality is escapism. They will never succeed. So, we have to be very alert. There will be no postponements. There will be no wait a minute. Never say wait a minute. If Bhagavan's grace is there, then do it. It is out of question wherever you are. You may be in jewelry shop, you may be in marketplace, you may be in our kitchen, you may be in our bedroom. Place is not hindrance to sadhana. Place will not stop our sadhana. Sadhana is not outward, it is inward. Nothing can stop our sadhana unless we stop. Using these traps, wait a minute. Not wait a minute, do it strong. You should be strong. Lord Vasudeva told it in Bhagavad Gita. Drodhanishchayaha. In doing sadhana, the first priority is the doing sadhana in our life. First priority, not the next priority. We are giving first priority to our household duties, our samsara. Okay, it's okay. In the outer sense, it is the first priority. But in our inner sense, in the actual sense, it is not the first priority. Sadhana should be the first priority. You should do sadhana while you are doing all these things. Never stop sadhana while doing things. Your body will work, your brain will work, your mind will work. Insert this sadhana while doing all these things. Sadhana is important. Who am I is important. Suppose you forgot who am I. You do not remember it. Suppose you are doing some cooking. After half an hour, you may remember it. And then catch it. Don't quarrel with the mind. You become very lazy. Don't say it to it. Don't quarrel with your mind. Quarreling with your mind gives you negative results. No quarrel. Just leave it aside. Don't look at it from where this I, this mind. Whose mind? My mind. Who am I? Again the question, again the sadhana. Self-awareness, the highest goal. This is the highest goal. Self-awareness, awareness. That means you know who you are very well. It is called awareness, eruka. Self-awareness. You know your own self. Self-awareness is the highest goal. If you are aware of yourself, it is the last birth. If we are aware of our own self, it is the last birth. It is the highest goal. CM is highest goal for Jagan. PM is highest goal for Modi. Okay, there becoming a collector is a highest goal for some student. We have also the goal, the highest goal. They are not the real highest goals. The highest goal, the one and only one highest goal is self-awareness. We have to aware ourselves. Then rebirth will stop. you have no duty. Self-awareness is the highest goal. A man will become a rishi. At this point, at this initial point, the man is identifying with his body. At the rishi stage, he is not identifying with his body. There is nothing to identify. In the initial stage, he is person. In the final stage, he is person. In the initial stage, there is sorrow. In the final stage, it is bliss. In the initial stage, you may have so many births. In the final stage, there is no birth at all. There will be no birth. There is no birth at all. He can only strongly say, I am not born. I have no body. I have no mind. Bliss is myself. Awareness is myself. Aruna, awareness. Achalam, which is motionless. That awareness is always there. Everything, everywhere. Presence is, existence is everywhere. What is the limit of existence? It is everywhere. It is in the another form also, it is consciousness. It has so, another form also, it is bliss. If you are aware of yourself, you have no world. If you are aware of your own self, you have no world. The whole world is a dream to you. Whole world, not Bhemwara. The whole world is just a dream to you. What about the sorrows? There will be no sorrows. Why? You are not born. Which is born, it is not you. Suppose you are born. Even then, it is a dream. It is a dream for you. It is an illusion for you. It is just a thought for you. Thoughts have no existence. You have the existence. You are the existence. Simply there is a thought. Thought has no existence. You are the existence. The whole world is simply a thought. All our lives, all our births, rebirths, these are all dream stuff. When you are aware of your own self, all the cycles of birth, death, rebirth, these are all dream stuff. Dream is dream, it has no existence. Dream is dream, it has no existence. How can you notice a dream as a real one? This world is not real. Your body is not real. Your mind is not real. Body is the shadow of the mind. Actually, there is no mind at all. You are imagining that mind also. There is no mind. There is no body. How are you in our dream? How are you in our dream? You know nothing. But if you are self-aware, if you are aware, dream sleep. This vacant state, these three states are all illusions. There are three states. Among these three states, one of the state is Jagrata Avastha, vacant state. You notice that this vacant state is just like a dream one. This is not real. This is the thought, simply a thought of our mind. If there is no mind, there will be no shadow also, there will be no body. If there is no mind, there is no creation also. You have no creation at all. Still, you are there. Existence is you. You are the existence. You are the bliss. You only are. You exist only. Not the mind, not the body, not the world. There is no world for you. Not only that, you simply notice, I am not born. Nobody is born. Nobody is born. All these bodies are just a simple thought. All this universe is a dream stuff. All these samsaras, all these household duties, these are all dream stuff. There will be no fear at all. If there is snake, it is a dream. If there is a light, it is a dream. If there is father, it is also a dream. You have no father. Your father also, your dream stuff. Your own mind is creating your own father. When you are aware of your own self, you know the truth. What is the truth? You have no father also. You have no mother also. Your father and your mother are also created by you, your mind, not you, your mind, in your dream world. If there is a dream, in that dream, you have parents. Who are they? They are born to your mind. They are born to your mind. They are not real father and mother. All this world is lies in vacant state. It is not awakened one. Vacant state, every vacant state is just like a dream. Dream state is dream number 1, vacant state is dream number 2. The objects we see in our dream are not true. They are all imaginations of our mind. Similarly, the objects we see, the mansions we see, all this nonsense we see in this vacant state, this is also a dream stuff. They are not true. They are only images of our mind. If we encounter your mind, it will go to its bottom, to its root. At the root there is a root I. You stay there at the root I. Ask your own I, root I, who am I, who am I, who am I. Stay there. Simply stay there. If you stay there, when you go nearer to a mirage, it will not be a mirage. When you go nearer to the thread, you see it only as a thread, not as a snake. If you see it from distance, it will look like a snake. If you go directly to that object, you realize it. This is not snake. This is a thread only. This is not a snake. This is thread only. Just like that, when you enter into your own ego, by catching hold of your own I feeling who am I, then there will be no ego also. You are not at all a person, you are simply a presence. Presence is thread. Person is a snake. You are imagining yourself as a person. This imagination is wrong. You are imagining a thread to be a snake. It is not at all a snake. It is a thread. Just like that, you are imagining your own self, your own existence as your ego, as your mind, as your body, as our own creation. Actually, if you go nearer into your own heart, into your own awareness, that is called awareness. When you aware, when you see the thread, it is simply a thread, not at all a snake. When you aware your own self, I am the presence, I am never a person, I never born. There is no birth to me, not only to me. To anybody there is no birth. Creation never created. It is all in our brain, it is all our mind. Actually, is there any mind? No mind. When you are aware of your own self, all this world evaporates, vanish. If there is no world, is there any sorrow? No. If there is no world, is there any trouble? No. If there is a snake, it is an image, it is an illusion. If there is a dog, it is an illusion. If there is a barking man, it is an image, it is an illusion. If there are enemies, they are also the creation of our brain, of our mind. How can they exist? There is no existence to enemies also. There are no enemies at all. There are also images. There are no friends also. They are also friends, enemies. Plus, minus, good, bad, all these are only dreams of our own mind. To create anything, ask it to know yourself. Who am I? Drag your mind and put it at our own ego, at the root place. When you go nearer and nearer, then truth will reveal. What is the truth? There is only sand, there is no water. What is the truth? There is only a thread. There is not at all a snake. There is no snake. You are the presence, not the person. Persons will born, persons will die. Presence will never born. Presence will never die. Existence cannot die. Presence, always presence, always present. How can it die? Presence cannot die. If you realize your own self, if you are aware of your own self, how can you die? You are presence. How can you die? How can you born? No. That is the supreme state. That is the real state. That is the ultimate aim of a truth seeker. He attained it. That is the ultimate state, supreme bliss. That man or woman is called Jnani. Work is over. Work is over, there is no work. Time is over, time is also over. Fine. What is our first duty? First priority? Knowing ourselves, not our household duties. Do your duties perfectly. While doing the duties, remember always, this is secondary. The primary thing is, who am I, who am I, who am I, who am I. తిన్నన్నా నేను శాంతమైపోవుదు అరుణాచల అరుణాచల శివ అరుణాచల శివ అరుణాచల శివ అరుణాచల అరుణాచల శివ అరుణాచల శివ అరుణాచల శివ అరుణాచల. When you are aware of your own self, there is no birth, there is no death also. When you are aware of your own self, it is bliss, it is happiness, pure happiness. Not mixing with anything, not mixing with any worldly thing. You are aware of your own self, there is no birth, there is no death, there is no world also. There is no world also. If there is no world, if there is no body, if there is no mind, where is the sorrow, where is the trouble, where is the anger, where is the greed, all this nonsense? Nothing is there. You are simply presence. You are simply presence. Presence is you. You are not a person. Presence is you. You are not a person. This can be only through a simple practice. Face it directly. Who are you? Face it directly. Who are you? At any place, basti mein sawa, at any place, do it. While you are eating, while you are drinking, shopping, jewelry shopping, function halls, chit-chatting, phoning. These are all main points. These are all turnings, accident-prone zone, turning. Chit-chat, turning, accident-prone. There will be an accident. There is no birth also. There is no death. There is no world also. There is no samsara. Only bliss is there. Only happiness is there. You are that happiness. You are that happiness. How can, if you are happiness, how can you weep? How can you cry? You are happiness. You are happiness. How can you cry? Can happiness cry? Happiness cannot cry. You are that happiness. You are that bliss. There is no world. How can you make friends? How can you make foes? There is no enemy to you. All these enemies are dream stuff. Father, dream. Mother, dream. They are your own mind's children. Your own father, your own mother are children of your mind. Not a real father, real mother of your body. This is quite reverse. Reality is quite reverse. Your own father, your own mother are dream father, dream mother of your own creation of your mind, of your own mind. Are you following the subject? All this world is dream. All this world, dream. How can you give importance to this dream? Dream is simply a thought of our brain, thought of our mind. How can you give importance to it? Can you give importance to dog's barking? No. You are not giving importance to dog's barking, but you are giving importance to your aunt's barking. How? Leave it. Dog's barking is very, you may simply leave it. But we are giving importance to aunt's barking, uncle's barking, relatives barking. Why are you giving importance? These are just dog also dream stuff. Uncle also dream stuff. Aunties also dream stuff. Relatives also dream stuff. Why are you giving importance? So treat it. This is all dream stuff. Give no importance to it. Only importance to your own self. Aware. Simply aware of your own self. Up to that point, you should do sadhana. Who am I? Who am I? Who am I? I. Stay there. This laughing is also dream stuff. Our own experience is bliss. It is of the highest. Simply, it is there. These simply laughings are just like ice creams. Vanilla ice cream. Laughing is vanilla ice cream. It is not the real pleasure. Enjoy. This is enjoyment. The inner one is not enjoyment. It is pure joy. All these enjoyments are coming from this pure joy. There is pure joy. It is full of joy, unlimited joy. From that joy, these shopping enjoyments or mango enjoyments or chit-chat enjoyments or vanilla ice cream enjoyments, these are enjoyment is lower than joy. Enjoyment is lower. Joy is full. Okay. Arunachala Shiva. Arunachala Shiva. While you are asking Arunachala, while you are chanting Arunachala also, who am I? Arunachala Shiva. Your mouth is calling Arunachala. But you should do sadhana. You should call your own self. Really, Arunachalam is your own self. Call Arunachala outside. Call your own self, who am I? It is inner. Outer is calling Arunachalam. Seeing who am I? Staying at who am I. It is inner Arunachalam. Inner Arunachalam is real one. Arunachala Shiva. Arunachala Shiva. Arunachala Shiva. Arunachala. Arunachala Shiva. Arunachala Shiva. Arunachala Shiva. Arunachala.
Arunachala Shiva. Arunachala Shiva. Arunachala Shiva.
Arunachala Shiva. Arunachala Shiva. Arunachala Shiva. Arunachala.
Arunachala Shiva. Arunachala Shiva. Arunachala Shiva. Arunachala.
Shanti. Shanti. Thank you all.